Hello everybody, welcome back to another fantasy casting review. And today the card in the spotlight is Ground Effects, a 2003 first editions designed by Mark Jones. And this casting is very special because if you look at the back, you can see there's a tab you can push in. And you push that tab in and push down the fence. The body comes off and you're left with this very intricately designed interior piece with that really nice engine. Looks like a turbine engine. And side turbos right here. You can see they go out the back. Right there. Now, of course, they don't do this anymore. It was retooled in 2010, so it's just one body. No removable top, but if we see it. I can't do this with one hand. Hold on a sec. Alright, it's back on. And now this is the first editions, again, released in 2003. You can see the designers there. I don't know who the two were. Maybe that they helped co-design this casting for the deco and whatnot. But it says Team Hot Wheels, a very nice metallic blue with the flames going down the side. This was originally based off of a land speed record car. It definitely has that sort of silhouette, right? Low to the ground. One thing about the silhouette, it looks beautiful and I think very iconic. Not even just for its removable body, but just in general. There's a second release right here. It came out in a very nice, bright metallic purple with some very interesting pinstriping on it. Now, they didn't change the base at all. It is still... We gotta get it off here. Here we go. The base remained the same throughout the entire life of the car. And I think even when they changed it to the most recent release in the Salt Flat Speeders set, the Silver Series set that came out, was it this year or like late last year? I forget. But it still has the same interior. There we go. This one's kind of bruised up. I just opened this yesterday, and I realized that it doesn't go in all the way, so it just will stay open forever, which is unfortunate. But yeah, these are the three castings that I have of it. Again, this one it's kind of awkward. It's just a flat yellow space where the tab used to be. They could have done something there, but it's just awkward. You can see it has the rivet down there now, compared to this where it had the rivet, but it was only for the interior. There it is. Ground Effects. And again, I appreciate them kind of acknowledging this casting because I finally got a decent racing livery. This did have a few racing liveries, especially most notably had Moon Eye's livery, and I have that carded somewhere, but I wasn't going to open it because I want to keep that one carded. But I think this is just super rad, especially the yellow, and they got the other decals on it. They got Comp Racing, I think there's Comp headers, got Bell for their helmets, Edelbrock for the carbonators. And again, you go from the top. It's kind of a simplistic kind of design here, but I think it really works. Let's line them up here. Yeah. What do I rate it? Well, I am very inclined to rate it a 10 out of 10 because it's just such a classic casting. And again, one of the ones they are still making 20 years later. And I'll just set these up here. What do I rate them? Well, regardless or irrespective of them not having a removable body anymore, I still think it is pretty cool. And I'll give it a 9. And another thing I like to point out is like the parts you can see through the body. You have the fins there going through the back. You have that intake going into that little thing. I don't know what that is. And it's just a little thing. And especially you can see the rear wheel through that little opening in the back. That is super cool. And the exhaust ports coming out the back look sick. Again, that rear just has so much potential. It could have made it cool, but it's cool. It looks like they still use. Yeah, the thing about this casting is that it is restricted to only using the thin, narrow wheels because that's all they ever had space for, right? Or the ones that I have, which is fine, and I get is like it's a land speed record car, and you have to have narrow wheels to kind of eliminate drag. But other than that, still super cool. They also molded this piece in, so it's not a part of the sliding interior anymore, which I like. They can now put something on that. But yeah, and that's ground effects. See you next time.